Hi guys, and welcome to yet another Dwarf Dog Talks. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend to sip that because that's way too hot. I've got tea this time round, not coffee anymore. It's a strawberry serenaded tea because, well, yeah, I've got tea for you. I just want to preface this video by saying I'm sorry because what I'm going to be talking about is going to be a bit all over the place. It's going to be a bit of a rant about life because that happens. Um, and it's not exactly going to be about the most cheerful of topics. And also, I hope you all had a brilliant Leo season. We are now in Virgo season. I don't think I uploaded at all during Leo season, which sucks, but you'll find out why. So, when I first started this channel, in late July, I want to say, I was in a very low and depressed state, pretty much. I had absolutely nothing going on in my life. I didn't have a job. I didn't have college to deal with. I had no errands. I didn't have anything. Not even friends. It felt like at one point during July and most of August. I had just nothing going on. It it felt like I was on the moon with my little telescope watching people that I knew, like when it can go from like friends or like social media influencers, just doing these amazing productive things with their life, just getting out and enjoying the summer, which I just can't do because one, don't like summer, I don't like the heat, I am not a summer person, even though I was born in June. I just feel like everyone around me, and like this is gonna get really sad, I just feel like, and it happens every single year during this time, I just feel like everyone around me, whether you're like my best friend, family member, or even like, someone who barely knows me, I just feel like everyone forgets that like I exist and that like I'm not around anymore. So when I started this channel, I was watching, and I said this in my first video, I think, I was watching this YouTuber's video called Dodger, or Press Hard to Continue, and she had this series that she did a long time ago, like 7 years ago, where she would just sit down, drink a cup of coffee for 7 to 10 minutes in the morning, and just talk about life or like whatever she was up to or whatever she wanted to talk about. Like those videos were so old, and as someone who's like loved her and loved her personality and just loved her, like just everything about her since like Christmas 2015, it was so cool to see how she'd evolved into like the amazing mother and coffee business owner that she is now. And I was just watching it and I was like, I want to do something like this. I'm pretty chill. I like to think people would sit down and chat with me in the morning. At least I hope so anyways. At first, I didn't want anyone to particularly see this channel. It was mainly so I could just vent and have something to work on, just something to put out energy on, and it was just to tide my boredom, and I just wanted to talk about whatever I wanted to talk about and upload it and keep it on this channel for me to potentially reflect on and just say, wow, you've come a long way. And I guess it was kind of like a vlog, a diary entry for myself, but like not at the same time, because obviously if I'm putting it on YouTube and I haven't privated the videos, I obviously want someone to see them. So like I said, when I started this channel, I was not in the best state of mind whatsoever. I felt like I was just wasting my time sitting around the house, which I hated. I hate not being able to do anything or feeling like I have nothing to do that isn't productive, because I do get very, very upset. And I'm unemployed, and I tried, and I'm still trying so fucking hard to look for a job, but I live in an area where employment isn't exactly thriving, And for someone who is 17 now and has no experience and is looking for a part, like very specific things, right? It's just not working. And I was very worried that if I don't find anything or get a job now, this time next year I'm going to be a year older again, and I have no experience of being employed, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse the longer I prolong it. But I can't do anything about it because nobody's employing. That's convenient enough for me to, with the situation that I got, because, and I would just imagine interviewers for like unis or full-time jobs that I want to be a part of will just look at me and look at my CV and see how skeletal it is and just laugh me out of the building. I'd like to think of myself, right, as a very motivated worker. I want to work for my coin and my money. The experience, but obviously I haven't had that chance to test that. Obviously I'm gonna have like my moods where I'm gonna be like, can't be asked. Like I remember seeing someone on Snapchat where they just complain about work, and I'm just like, I wish I was in your situation. Like, don't get me wrong, people can complain about work, but I at this point I can't afford to do that. I can't even do it. I've just been in this position where I've just felt stuck and I can't do anything. All I can do is wait, and I hate waiting. I am the most impatient person, especially if I've got nothing to do to bide my time. And obviously I got very depressed. I would say that it was a phase of depression. I wouldn't say that I have it as a condition, but I would think that I am very capable of just having these very, very low moods. And can I just say, depression is such a bitch. It takes no fucking prisoners, no matter your situation. Like I said, I spent most of July in my bed, worried to the point where I was just numb of anxiety, just thinking, I am and I always will be a fucking nobody. Like, I felt disconnected from my best friends. I felt even more lost in touch with people who I'm trying to maintain a friendship with, but it's just not working. I just felt like a burden to be around, so I just stopped talking to anyone, and I tried to tried to put all of my energy that I had into making very enthusiastic YouTube videos. And I want this channel to be light-hearted, but I also want these moments where I do just talk about the times where I am low, because it happens, and it happens quite a lot and more than people think. And it's not just me, it's obviously a bunch of YouTubers, and some of the more popular ones now, I wish they did it more, because they honestly don't do it enough. And I feel like people need that. I feel like people need that talk and need that experience of, like, no matter how good you have it, you can still have these low moments, and you are capable of complaining. Because I don't want to spend my life moping around like I did specifically this summer. I really don't. And I always seem to fall in this rut every year around this time, just wishing that, like, my calendar was full, because I was staring at that calendar when I was laying in bed with nothing on it. I was putting up stuff in previous months, just like little stuff that I did on each day, and thinking, wow, there we go, that'll sort it out clearly. And I don't particularly want to bring this up, but I feel like I have to, because it is part of the reason why I have been a bit low, but it's not the main reason whatsoever. I've had to cut people out of my life this year for the sake of my mental health, and these were people that I bloody idolised, thinking that I could learn how life works from them, right? And don't get me wrong, I kind of did, but, like, those people showed those true colours, and they show them proper, and fucking hell were they glum and just boring. I've mentioned once, but not on you, like on my YouTube channel, that it's a theme in my life. Whenever I meet someone for the first time and we initially don't get along, further down that line, they end up being my fucking soulmate. Whenever I'm intrigued by someone and I wish to invest my time and care into them, holy fuck, do they take advantage. At the start of this year, I said I wasn't going to say, I I'm reading off of notes, by the way, in case like it sounds scripted. I needed to, because I was just gonna, be a mess. At the start of this year, I said I wasn't gonna talk to anyone anymore. Well, not talk to anyone. I wasn't gonna go up to people anymore. I made that my New Year's resolution for the sake of my health, that I wasn't gonna go halfway and go all the way for people anymore. I want people to come to me because I didn't feel appreciated. I felt like my friendship was taken advantage of, and I felt like my company was being taken advantage of. Like, oh, I don't particularly like him, but I'll hang out with him if he comes to me. No, 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 no. I didn't want to do that anymore, and I knew it was going to be quite a humbling experience, but fucking hell, was it a reality check. I don't want to make a shit talky video, but I do feel like I need to vaguely somewhat mention that there are certain variables in my life that I needed to cut out, because it was affecting me. It was affecting my mental health, me thinking that this person or people are on this pedestal and I'm looking up to them and they can do whatever the fuck they want and I can't. I need to stop. I need to get that mindset out of my head for anyone now. It needs to stop. But like, I feel like there was something else that I wanted to mention that wasn't in my notes. Yeah, when I started this channel, I was doing it in the most unhealthy way. Like, my bedtime routine was pretty much nocturnal because I didn't want to be up during the day hearing people live life. So the first time I recorded this, I recorded it at like 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning and I stayed up the night before. And it was, as much as chill as it was and as much as it did kind of soothe me then, it was dark because I was sleeping in for the rest of the day and I felt disgusting. I did. I hate waking up late. I hate sleeping in. Like, I get the satisfaction that people get out of it, but honestly, for me, if I'm not waking up early, then I'm gonna feel disgusting. Like, I'd rather wake up at 6 a.m. and have a cup of coffee and just wake up then than wake up at like 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. It just doesn't feel right to me. It really doesn't. And I think it's because I have that paranoia of like, you're wasting the day. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I've got 2 more videos that I want to film that are going to be planned out. They're not going to necessarily be about me. They're quite controversial in a sense, especially one of them, and I know for a fact I need to write it down and write some sort of a script, because on the off chance that it does like get exposure, I want it to be accurate and I want it to be critical, because otherwise it's just gonna end up blowing me in the face. But yeah, that's my update video. That's probably the longest video I've ever done. Yep. I hope you guys have had a good summer. I can't wait for it to be over, personally. Oh, I should probably say as well, I'm doing better, hence why I was able to make this video, because I'm kind of like escaped it now. It'll come back, but I can milk this opportunity when I can. I'm doing better, I'm feeling better, I'm doing stuff during the day, and I'm feeling better. Yeah, I've said that like 5 times, and I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys have a nice Virgo season. Woot woot. I hope you guys had good results, and I hope you all stay safe. Okay? Alright, bye.